Yo, can you believe this? Two videos in maybe 2019 will be the year of perfect attendance, and we'll have 365 videos in 365. It doesn't seem likely, but stranger things have happened. Actually, I felt like, yesterday we built this Car Plus Strong thing, and it's cool. We have already done Car Plus Strong in the past, and I thought, we could probably let's make it a little bit special. And I maybe could have made 1 hour long video or something yesterday, but instead, so let's start from this point here, which is what we had yesterday. You have your Car Plus Strong algorithm here in Gen, you push some buttons, and you hear some guitar sounding kind of notes. Now, what I want to do is take this thing and use MC in Max 8, the multi-channel feature in Max 8, to make it into something that actually has, stereo spread, or basically just get a whole bunch of these things going on at the same time. That would be fun, right? Let's do that. So the way to start doing that, taking a patch like this and converting it to something that will run in MC, is really just to start turning all the audio objects that are going to need to carry multiple channels and just make them into MC objects. So you can come in here and just literally do MC.noise instead of regular noise. You can do MC.line instead of regular line. MC.multi. I wonder, it would be kind of cool if there was a feature that would just let you, if you could just select audio objects and do convert to MC. Some objects will let you come in here to transform. Oh my god. Can you do wait. Okay, wait. If I just select all of these objects and then oh, maybe you can only do it for one object at a time. Multi-channel version. That's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool that you can click. Well, so what I was going to do is, okay, wait. Now I got to go back and do everything all over again. So what I want to do is, for these objects, I'll just do MC.noise and MC.line and MC.multiply. And I'll do MC.gen as well. But then for this live.gain object, normally I'd have to delete it and then make an MC.live.gain. But apparently you can just click this little green triangle, go to transform multi-channel. Oh my blessed stars above, it actually works. That's pretty sweet. I'm very into that. Transform multi-channel version to give us a multi-channel version, a MC.DAC. Now, what you'll notice here is that this live.gain is one channel, and hovering over any of these audio cables here, these are all currently one channel. If we want to use more channels, then you just go to the top level or the most upstream objects in your audio stream and just do @chans8. And you'll have to repeat this for any, like I want this MC line to be 8 channel as well, so I'll do MC.line @chans8. And now we have 8 channels of audio, and this actually even creates 8 instances of this gen patcher because it has 8 channels coming in and 8 channels coming out. Now what I want to do is play this, just start I almost said wanging, just start hitting this keyboard, and every time I hit a note I want to trigger a different one of these lines and just kind of go down the line and make a, if I hit this I want to make a ramp in channel 1, and the next note I hit I want to make a ramp in channel 2 and then 3 and then so on. And a really easy way to do that is just to use the target message to target a different line. So if I do, for example, target 1, send that message to MC line, and then look at what happens when I hit that. You can see, oh, how come this, oh, interesting. When it made this, I wasn't seeing the triangle and I got scared. So anyway, now if I hit this button here, you can see it makes, I don't know what happened there, but it makes a ramp in just the first channel. And if I do say target 4, then it makes a ramp in the 4th channel, of course. So what I want to do then is just have each note trigger a different ramp, and so we'll just use a counter to count from 0 up to 7 or from 1 up to 8. So I'll just do counter 7 plus 1 to make all the numbers from 1 up to 8, and then I'll trigger that. So what I'll do is I'll make a trigger float bang so that we can count up here. And then immediately after counting up, trigger the next ramp. So we'll connect this and then make a target $1 and move all this down so we have lots of room. Just connect this like this. And then if I bring back another, this, I guess all got kind of messed up, huh? If I make another live.gain and connect it here, you'll see that every time I hit a note, it just goes down the line one after the other, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Now you'll also notice that we're only playing the first channel here, right? We'll get to that or we can only hear it when it's in the channel 1 or channel 2. We'll get to that in a second. So the next thing that you'll notice is that when I do finally get to that channel, it's just a little chirp, right? We're not hearing the nice guitar sound we were hearing before. And if I change this, try to change the decay and damping, oh, it actually did work. Well, I'm not sure why it did work. I was expecting it not to be totally honest. But you can come in here and do target 0, add target 0, comma, before, and that means that every time a number goes through this message box, it'll first send the target 0 message, which just makes sure that whatever message follows that is going to go to every... Target 1 means send the message to the first instance. Target 0 means send the message to all instances. And I'll do the same thing here with the second message box. So now when I'm setting this decay and damping, it's definitely doing it for every single channel. Now, the last thing that I need to fix really quickly is you'll notice if I play these notes really fast, maybe you can notice that whenever I play a different pitch, it's actually changing the pitch of all of them. So if I play fast, it's kind of shifting the pitch of the note that's currently playing. So the problem is that these M2F messages, these frequency messages, are going to every single instance, and I only want them to go to a particular target. So all I need to do to fix that is just connect this target to, I wonder if you can connect this target to this inlet. That would be kind of neat. I don't know if you can do this. Let's find out together. Nice, it works. So now I'm only hearing the, I'm only changing the pitch of, or rather when I click this, it doesn't change the pitch of, it only changes the pitch of the note that's playing and not any of the others. So now the only thing that we could really improve on here is that this happens to be just, it'd be cool if we had an 8-channel setup, but if you're wearing headphones like me, you only have 2 channels, you might want to mix this down to just a stereo spread. So for mixing down, there's the object mc.mixdown. Mixdown2 mixes down to 2 channels. And then if we don't set the pan mode, it defaults to circular panning. And then if I want everything pan center, you can just do sig tilde 0.5 to pan everything right down the middle. And now we should hear things in both channels every time we play a note. So that's cool. We got 8 channels and we can play chords and do fun stuff like that. But it is a bit disappointing. I think you'll agree that it's a bit disappointing to make 8 channels of audio and then mix them down hard to dead center panning. Wouldn't it be more interesting if we could sort of pan these sounds around the space and maybe each time we play a note, we generate a new pan position for it? I personally think that would be a really interesting and fun thing to do. So the way that I'm going to do that is by using the noise object. I mean, the thing that you might be wondering is, okay, how do we use the only issue is that we've got a trigger here, but the trigger is an audio trigger, right? We've got a ramp that ramps up to one and then back down to 0. But I need to use this audio thing to trigger something. And generally when you're using audio to trigger, you probably want to reach for the saw object, the sample and hold object. And so what you can do here is say you have a noise and it goes into a saw, and I'll just make a number tilde so we can see what comes out here. So here's noise, it's going crazy and generating different noisy values. I connect this to saw, nothing's happening. And I've actually connected this to the wrong inlet of saw. It should be like this. The value that you sample, I think so, right? Nope, I'm wrong. I had it right. The value that you sample goes in the left input, and then your trigger goes in the right input. So if I make a line tilde object, and I send it the message 108, just like we've got over here, that will make a little chirp, right? A little ramp that goes up to 1 really quickly and then back down to 0. And if I connect this into my saw like this, you can see that every time I hit this, it's generating a new number, but then holding it. That's, of course, what sample and hold does, is when you give it a trigger like this, it just samples whatever came in this left inlet and holds onto it. And the nice thing about using objects this way to kind of prototype what you're doing, regular signal objects like this, is that all you need to do to convert these to MC is just, take one of these, throw the MC suffix on the beginning, and by MC suffix, I of course mean MC prefix. And now we can use these as triggers. One last thing I'll do here is scale the output. So we'll do mc.scale -1,1,0,1, because the pan values that Mixdown expects are going to be between 0 and 1. And I can even throw in a mc.meter tilde so we can look at the output of this. Right now this is just one channel, but as soon as I connect this MC line here, it will be 8 channels. And I also need to make this MC noise at chans 8, because it's one of the, there's nothing down, it's there's nothing upstream of it rather, so we have to make the channel count explicit. At least I think you have to do that. So now there's 8 channels of noise, 8 different trigger channels, and you can see 8 channels here, right now all 0.5, but as soon as I hit one of these notes, you can see we're generating a different random value for each one, and then holding it. And if I connect this into the second inlet of MC Mixdown and get rid of this sig here, now as we start to play notes, well, you won't notice anything if you're listening in mono, but if you have a nice pair of headphones or a decent stereo spread set up, then you'll hear these sounds triggering kind of all around you. And it's actually kind of nice to be enveloped by little clinky sounds like this. So that's really all I wanted to show you. Just taking how to take a system like we had before, convert it to MC, and give yourself a little bit of depth, a little bit of stereo spread, to mix sounds into multiple channels, that kind of thing. And it's, I think, a neat trick to use MC saw like this to generate random pan values and to trigger a different random value off of an MC line like this. So now that we've done our hard work, we can add a little reverb. I feel like you should only add reverb as a last step. Like reverb. What happens is there such a thing as mc.yaffer? No, you can't do this. So here's an interesting thing that I don't know how to do. There's a stereo signal here. I'd like to split that. Is there like an mc.split? No, mc.unpack. Split a multi-channel signal into single channel signals. This is cool. So we'll connect this like this, and there's 2 channels here, and if I do Yaffer, this is phenomenal. You got to learn something, I got to learn something, and I wrote down before some values of reverb that sound okay. So it's 15, 114, and 57. We'll just do this like this. Go like so. I almost feel like you could do an ASMR or, unboxing or like present wrapping type video where you just watch somebody connect a patch hook up a patch in total silence. So then we'll do mc.pack and pack these 2 up. mc.times 0.5, so the reverb is half the amplitude of the original signal. And you'll hear how this sounds. Okay, that's cute. Cool. That's all I really wanted to show you. Thanks for watching, and who knows? Maybe we'll stay on target, and there'll be another video tomorrow. But even if there's not, I hope you won't be too disappointed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.